Hallelujah, my gorgeous Leonie. Hallelujah. Finally, and finally, it is to do with this specific news, information, or a message you are going to have right at the beginning of this week. My God, it's to do with something really personal, because it's to do with a specific news, information, and message which is going to make you aware of this specific situation in your life that made you feel trapped. Literally. Not only this is going to make you feel so good, not only this is going to make you feel excited, not only this is a lot to do with like your own freedom, but at the same time this is bringing such a unique viewpoint to you, my gorgeous Leonie, especially when it comes to the fact that now you're going to realize that you have to stand your corner. You're going to realize that you need to stand up for your beliefs. This is very important. So you see, all this is to do with something really personal, and it's not only that this is going to be so positive for you, but it's also going to confirm something really specific and important mind-blowing confirmation and clarity this is actually bringing. So now you need to understand that no obstacles are actually going to stop you now anymore, especially when it comes to like you understanding that now you are moving forward with your life, which means that, you know, when it comes to that negative situation that I started this reading with, this is a lot to do with like pretty much so with a quiet negative, like a change in circumstances that you've been suffering from or suffering by, my gorgeous Leonie. So now you are really, it's not only this, but a couple of days after that moment in time, you are going to have such a beautiful and really surprising experience. You are really going to have a beautiful, positive, and surprising experience, and you will see something. And you are really going to be so inspired by something for the first time in your life. And you're going to realize there is so much that you want to do. There is so much that you want to explore. There is so much that you want to tap into. What are you going to see? And what are you going to discover? It's going to make you aware of the whole new world of opportunities and possibilities for you, my gorgeous Leonie. And the next 27 days are going to be absolutely remarkable, because this in itself is going to change every single aspect of your life in the best possible way. Things that you've been doing that you couldn't even understand about yourself, why you were doing them lately, it's all going to become absolutely obvious right now. And you're gonna feel, my gorgeous Leonie, this powerful, mind-blowing sense of guidance, like somebody's guiding you throughout your spiritual journey, which most certainly is the case. And why you're gonna feel like that? Because you know you're gonna be kind of going into things deeply, and why did you do certain things, and you're gonna unpack so much about yourself. And this is really a beautiful experience that you're actually going to have with all this when it comes to your life in general, let alone what exactly this is actually going to bring into your life. So you are gonna someone is gonna inspire you, and you are going to have this inspiration, you know, this positive experience, inspiration. You are going to have this new idea. I will say this one more time, that this new idea, it's going to bring like one of the most powerful breakthroughs of your entire life. And that in itself, it's also clearly going to show you exactly what to focus on. You know, this in itself is pretty much so like kind of like like, to be quite honest with you, This is going to be like a spiritual and enlightening experience in itself. But in exactly 19 days, after you have this idea, again, just remember, I'm giving you extra days to focus, because sometimes it's not only about this specific week, but it's a lot about which kind of unfoldment is going to start at the specific week and where exactly this is going to take us. You see, it's not only about the particular week. So as soon as you become aware of this new idea, you know, my gorgeous Leone, this is gonna be huge. In 19 days, in 19 days, you will have a mind-blowing proposal. Oh my God. In 19 days, 19, you are going to have a mind-blowing proposal. Oh my God. Okay. And I am going to leave this as a surprise, which you are absolutely going to love. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Leone, there is something really important I want to mention to you. There is a lot gonna be happening throughout this week. There is a lot gonna be going on throughout this week, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It is gonna drain your energy just a little bit, and you're gonna feel like you need a little bit of energy. What I strongly suggest you, and you're gonna think that I'm probably crazy right now, but why am I going? I'm used to it, it's all right. But what am I going to suggest you right now, my gorgeous Leone, is try to get like a basically try to drink as much water as you possibly can. Try to stick to water. No juices, no squashes, no rubbish, no nonsense. All these things are absolute rubbish nowadays. So try to stick to just water. But there is something else I want to tell you. Drink water. Before you drink water, bless your water. Bless your water. That way you will change the spiritual molecules of the whole thing. Change your water. You will change the molecules of the actual water. This in itself, it's important because it is going to heal you, okay? And because while you're blessing this water, you're making a remarkable connection in between yourself and in between that water. Whatever you project into this water, while you're blessing this water is going to bring back into your body, and it's going to be very healthy, and it's going to heal you in return and make you feel so much better about yourself, and you're gonna feel really re-energized. If you want to have more energy and if you want this water to heal you, that's exactly what you do. How do you bless your water? I knew it, you're gonna ask me this. Well, you just take, like, you can bless it however you want to bless, as long as you are very much so open-minded, positive, you believe in what you are doing, and you're just holding the bottle, for example, like this, and you can just say, I'm blessing this water with a powerful energy. I'm rejuvenating this water. I'm blessing this water. You know, this water is going to have a healing and a mind-blowing effect and impact on me and on my life, on my spirit and on my body. Like that, something within these terms. And I can assure you, I can tell you that you are going to feel so much better. And also after that moment in time, sounds crazy? It's up to you. There is so much that's going on in this world that we are not being told whatsoever, and this is indeed one of them. When you do this with water, my gorgeous Leone, you can just do this before you go to sleep, like probably the best way before you go to sleep. Like, it's either you're holding a glass or either you're holding a bottle or whatever. Just project this huge amount of positive energy towards this water and bless this water, and in return this water is gonna bring you the world of good. Okay, so this is something that I wanted to mention. And also, my gorgeous Leone, going back to the reading, do you know something is going to happen here at around the beginning of this week? And I really like it because it's about something that you were like kind of putting so much of your energy towards, something that you're working on, something that you've been doing. There is going to be a bit of rewarding experience which you are going to have, okay? Something is going to start paying off for you here at around the midweek. This in itself is going to make you feel not only really, really confident, but it's also going to kind kind of help you and confirm to you purely the way you're gonna feel when you become aware of this. This is gonna confirm to you how good something makes you feel, how amazing something makes you feel. And so even more so, this is gonna kind of on one hand help you to kind of get what you want. For example, this is completely going to open your eyes and make you aware of exactly what you want. And this in itself, it's also like, oh my God, a day or two after that moment in time, you're already going to have a really important opportunity, which is going to be connected to just this. But you need to understand that you need to be quick and you need to be fast, because this type of opportunity doesn't come up like all the time. It's going to be a while until this opportunity returns into your life again. So you need to be as quick as you possibly can. You need to jump in, my gorgeous Leonie, and you need to be as direct as possible with yourself and with that opportunity. By being direct, you're also going to be strong and assertive. And this is also going to require from you to be really, really decisive indeed. And also, my gorgeous Leonie, oh my God, hallelujah, there is the beginning of a peaceful resolution in between you and somebody else in your life. The beginning of a peaceful resolution in between you and somebody else in your life is to do with a specific person who you had problems with. Maybe this is a family member, or maybe this is your partner, but somebody has been acting really, really weird. Somebody has been acting in a really bizarre way. Somebody has been doing like really strange things on top of all that, you know. But I don't think that everything is okay with that person. That person is emotionally unstable, I'm talking about. And you know, it's like when people are emotionally unstable, you know, it's really to do with something really specific that affected them in their life, you know. And when it comes to this specific person, there are a few not really good things that happen to that person in their lives, and they're not dealing with this in the best possible way. And sadly, they're taking out on people who mean to them the most. You need to understand this. You need to elevate yourself from this. And if there is any kind of grudge or any negativity you are holding against this person because this person has been doing really nasty things, you need to understand that this person is not themselves. This person needs your help. And somehow something is going to happen here, and there is going to be the beginning of some kind of a peace, like the beginning of some kind of a peace, slowly but surely, which is actually going to come from that person. That person is going to do something and like maybe reach forward, reach to you, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this person just contacted me. Oh my God, this is weird. Just go with it and understand that this person is maybe a little bit unwell and should most certainly not be judged. There are certain people who get affected by something really bad and negative, and these souls are very sensitive, but they come across as very abrupt and very horrible. And you know what? Deep down, they are completely different. And this is what's really sad. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Leonie, it's like basically what is going to happen in the last week. My God, this week, it's going to be like all over the place. And I mean this in a really good way, you know, in a really good way. Because now you are, you know, you're going to have like a really good news at around the end of the week again. You're going to have a good news by somebody who is consistent in your life and persistent in your life. Somebody who you appreciate, somebody who you like, and somebody who tells you really specific informations every now and then. Well, that particular person, it's actually somebody consistent in your life. It's going to give you a really good news. You're going to hear something through that person, or that person is going to give you really good news that it's actually going to make you feel really optimistic, and it's actually going to give you courage when it comes to you wanting to do something. But then again, you need to do something that you don't want to do, and it's connected to that for a while, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, it's confusing. Maybe you're going to need to do some kind of competition. Maybe you're going to need to be part of some kind of competition. Maybe you're going to need to learn something. There is something that, oh God, you just kind of like, it's going to put you off almost immediately. But it's going to seem really delicious what you're going to become aware of. And then you're going to move on. And then someone, it's really going to irritate you, because you're going to find out the real face behind this mask when it comes to one specific person. This is nobody who is major in your life. This is nobody who is like your family member or your best friend or somebody you have to worry about. Oh my God, somebody who I see every day. No, baby, no. It is just somebody random that you're gonna find out that that person is like lying, is deceiving. It's like somebody really horrible, somebody who's really selfish, somebody who just thinks about themselves. But you saw that person in a specific light, and now you're suddenly gonna realize that person in a completely different light. And this is really kind of sorry, gonna throw you out of balance. But then for some reason it's actually going to have a really beautiful impact on you, because now, because of that, somehow this is going to remind you of a good news, and somehow this is going to give you power and strength when it comes to exactly what you need to do in order to kind of like proceed with that good news. Remember, you kind of became aware of something that just put you off. Now suddenly this is going to seem delicious. You see, this is an impact of this situation that it's actually going to have on you. It's very interesting the way this is going to happen, and it sounds crazy now, I know, but it's going to really help you to come up with some kind of a conclusion, an important conclusion when it comes to that good news and when it comes to that specific thing that initially put you off. So this is going to be brilliant for you, and this in itself is going to make your life so much more, you're going to be so much more content when it comes to what you became aware of. You're going to become so much more happier, and also you are going to become really valued. You're going to become really valued, and that in itself is going to mean to you so much, because a few days down on the line, like, oh my God, there are multiple possibilities you're going to become aware of when it comes to that good news, and all these possibilities are going to lead towards success, are going to lead towards your achievement, are going to lead towards your accomplishment. There is some kind of traveling that is also somehow going to be connected to you. But then again, you know, this is, like, as I said, it's going to lead just towards a remarkable accomplishment, and that's exactly what am I talking about, because you are going to reach some kind of a goal, which is at the same time going to reflect on your physical being, on your emotional being, on your spiritual being, but also at the same time it's going to lead towards you expanding your horizons. Okay, my gorgeous Leonie, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.